Hello, everybody. How are you? Hi, guys. Can you hear me okay? Thumbs up? Awesome. All right, let's get started. Let's go ahead and take a seat on your mat. Crisscross applesauce. Sit up nice and tall. Hopefully, you guys all had an awesome weekend. Got some fresh air, enjoyed the beautiful weather. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Grow really long through the spine. Relax your shoulders back and away from your ears. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale, fill all the way up. And on your exhale, softly release your breath out. Good. Each breath growing a little bit taller. Keeping that length in your spine as you exhale, drop your shoulders. Good. Now send that breath really deep down into your belly. Filling all the way up. Good. One more time, all the way down into your belly. Set it all the way down. Good. Fingertips down by your side. Deep inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale. One hand comes down. The other reaches on over. Good. Grounding down through both sits bones. Inhale. Come back through center and switch. Good. One more deep breath. And come on back up. Exhale. Fingertips down. Take a deep inhale. Lift your chest. And on your exhale, fold forward. Walk your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Let your head become heavy. If you're up here, that's okay. Just go as far as you can without lifting the sit bones up. So if this is it, just go to the point where you feel like you can stretch, but you're not lifting your sit bones or they're not coming up off the mat. One more deep breath. And slowly come on back up. Switch the legs. One more time, both arms up. Reach, reach, reach with the fingertips. Exhale, hand down, one arm reaches over. Good, just switching up the legs. So now your opposite leg is in front. Inhale, come through center and switch. Now reaching over. Everything we do on one side, we do on the other, keeping that balance in the body. And coming up back through center, folding forward. Might feel a little bit awkward on this side. Usually you get used to doing one thing or stretching or you're kind of a creature of habit. So usually when you sit down, you kind of tend to sit down the same way or the same leg in front every single time. So we're just switching it up. And slowly come on back up. We'll meet in tabletop pose, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And just start to rock the hips side to side. Maybe circle them back and around. My kids leave tape. Circle those hips. Coming forward, and then reaching them back. So making a big circle with those hips. We'll do one more in this direction, and then we'll go the opposite way. And go ahead and switch. Coming back around. Really leaning into that hip. So sending it out, moving as slow as you need to. We'll do one more big hip circle. Good. And then coming back to tabletop. Pressing firmly into your palms. Inhale, cow pose. Look up. Exhale, cat, round your spine. Tuck your chin all the way to your chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat, round and tuck. Inhale. Exhale, breath to movement. We'll do it one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Walking the knees back an inch or two, we're gonna just shift forward, lift the feet, bring the heels to the hips, and then start to drop your hips towards the mat, and then pull your chest towards your shoulders. You can bring your knees a little bit wider if you want, and then send the hips back. All the way back into child's pose. Inhale, come up, bring those knees wider if you need to. Drop those hips, heels to the glutes, pull the chest forward. See if you can drop them a little bit more. Good. Exhale, send those hips back. Inhale, come on up one more time. Opening up the front of the body. Try not to dump into the shoulders. You're pushing the floor away. And sending the hips back. Good. All the way to child's pose. Your knees are wide. Your big toes are to touch. Let your chest, everything fall. Big, deep inhale. Slow exhale. Let the barrel of your body fall in between those thighs. Your hips don't have to be touching your heels. Just know that that's what you're working towards. Good. Slowly come up just a little bit. You're going to take your right arm and slide it under. So we're going to come into sort of a thread the needle, but we're going to do it in a child's pose instead of with our hips up. So then your left arm can either come to the top of the mat, your right ear rests, or your left arm can tuck all the way around into that right hip crease. Good. One more deep breath, nice and slow. And exhale. Let's plant the palm, come on back up. Now this time we're gonna take your left arm. Remember, you're sinking back into your child's pose still, but you're just sending the left arm under this time. You can do this, whatever you did on the right side, do on the other side. Just tuck that hand in between that hip crease. Grab onto the inside of that left thigh if that's comfortable. If not, you can just reach your left arm towards the mat. Deep breaths into that twist. Good. And slowly unwinding. Coming back up, tabletop pose. Let's tuck your toes, send your hips high for your first downward facing dog. So pedal out those legs. You might be feeling a little tight here. So just take this moment for yourself. Close your eyes if that feels good. And just start to work into the back of those legs. There's no rush here. Deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Make sure all parts of your palms are pressing securely into the mat, firmly into the mat. And then finding stillness here, bend your knees, drive your tailbone up. Good. Inhale, come forward to a high plank and hold. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Make sure you squeeze your core. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale as you look forward. Heel toe, nice and slow. Little rhyme for you. Till you get to the top of your mat. You can come up on your fingertips. And toes to touch. Heels are a sliver apart. Bend your knees a lot. Let your chest rest on your thighs. Bring your hands to your hips. Drop your hips down and then press straight up through your heels. Nice and slow. Great job. All right, we'll work through some sun A, sun B, some classical sun salutes. Here we go. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach out and up. Exhale, forward fold, flat back. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. So remember, in a flat back, your back is literally flat. So you're pulling the shoulder blades. You're using all the muscles in the back. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, heel toe, take your time. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Toes to touch, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, try to step back with your opposite foot this time. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. You can come to your knees if you need to. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, heel toe. Take your time. Big toes to touch, heels a sliver apart. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. I'm going to show you on your knees in case you want to take that approach. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, heel toe. Bend your knees if you need to. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach out and up. Exhale, forward fold. So this time you're going to step your right foot all the way back, drop that knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, drop those hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, yoga push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps all the way through the hands, right knee drops. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step all the way forward, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Left foot steps all the way back. Drop that knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forward to a high plank, lowering halfway down. Inhale, cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps all the way forward, left knee down. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg steps all the way back. Drop the right knee. Arms come all the way up this time. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. You can lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps all the way forward, right knee down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down and step all the way forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps all the way back, knee down. Inhale as the arms come up over the head, nice and slow. Exhale, plant the palms, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower halfway down, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps all the way through, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fingertips down, step all the way forward, forward fold. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink those hips, reach those arms up. Sink down, guys. Sink down into that chair. Look down, make sure you can see all 10 toes. If your tailbone's sticking up, tuck it underneath you. So tuck your tailbone down towards your toes. Good, sink 1 inch deeper or 2. Really deep into that chair. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg comes high, bend your knee, open up that hip. Circle out that ankle. And inhale, square those hips. So now you're in a 3-legged down dog. Exhale, step that right foot all the way through. Spin that back heel down. Inhale, warrior 2. Good. So remember, we're pulling that right knee open. Don't let that right knee start to cave in. Reach the arms out. Gazing over your front middle finger, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend 1 inch deeper into that right knee. Some of you guys need to make your stances a little bit wider. So go ahead and do that. Good. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. So bring that front elbow to that front knee. You're not resting on that knee. You're pressing the right elbow into the right knee. So you're pushing the right knee open. Good. One more breath. Now without moving that front knee, keep it at just as bent. Reverse your warrior. Back hand to back thigh. Opening up through the front of the body. Reach this top hand towards the sky, or even turn your palm and pretend like you're giving the back wall a high five. Good. One more breath. Back leg is strong and straight. Exhale, cartwheel the arms all the way down. Send that right leg all the way up to a 3-legged down dog. And if you want, you can keep that right leg lifted as you move through your push-up. If not, you can just set it down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Remember, bend your knees, drive your tailbone up. Inhale, left leg high. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Continue to press that right heel down into the floor and square your shoulders. And circle that left ankle. Really opening up in those hips. Square the hips to the mat, straighten the left leg. Exhale, step the left leg through the hands. Spin your right heel down so your back foot is parallel with the back edge of your mat. Inhale, warrior 2. Good. Pull the left knee open. so that when you look down at your left big toe, you can see it. Good, relax your shoulders, gazing over your front middle finger. Take a deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Bend 1 inch deeper into that front knee. Good, one more deep breath here. Exhale, reach forward, tick-tock the arms to 6 and 12, extended side angle. So here you want to stack the shoulders on top of one another. Remember, you're not resting on that leg, you're opening the hips and dropping them down. So you might need to widen your stance. One more breath. Don't move that front knee. Reverse your warrior. Back hand to back thigh. Gently rests. Reach that left arm high, maybe high five that back wall. Take a deep inhale for travel. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Remember, we're going to send the left leg all the way back and up to our 3-legged down dog. And then we're going to move through your yoga push-up. So you can keep the left leg lifted or you can lower it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Pedal out those legs. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. We're going to jump to your feet to the outside of your hands. So inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, hop into your squat. Good job, you guys. Drop the hips down. Nice. Elbows go into the knees. Rock side to side, ever so slightly. Doesn't have to be a big rock. Sit up nice and tall. Lift through your chest. So try not to hunch over. Sit up tall. All right, hands down, hips up. Bring the toes together. And inhale, chair pose. We're going to flow that. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, step that foot all the way through. Inhale, warrior 2, opening all the way up. Exhale, extended side angle. Don't move that knee, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, sending that leg all the way back, 3-legged down dog, send it high. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice job. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, step it all the way through. Use your core. Spin that back foot down. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel those arms down. Step that left foot all the way back, 3-legged down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice job. Pedal out those legs. Good. Find stillness here. So on your inhale, you're going to step your right leg high. Swing your left leg high and then step your right leg forward, but we're not going all the way forward between your hands. We're going to come into warrior 1. We haven't done this together before. So I'm going to show you this way. So your feet are only about this far apart, okay? as opposed to your foot stepping all the way forward. Also, I want you to think about your feet on train tracks, so hip width. Okay, so hip width apart, they're not one in front of the other like this. You're not walking a tightrope. Your feet are on train tracks. All 10 toes are facing forward and the entire bottoms of both your feet are glued onto the mat. Okay, so right foot forward. You're bending into the right knee. Your hips are squared. Your left leg is straight. So hips are squared. Start to bend into that right knee. You might need to scoot up those toes. Then you're going to swing the arms up and over the head. Okay, so I'll show you from the front. So remember, feet are not on a tightrope. They're on train tracks. Hips are squared. Right knee is bent, reaching the arms up. Good. Hold it there. Great job, you guys. Remember, your left heel is glued to the mat. Nice, you guys. Good. Awesome. Bend into that right knee. Good, good. Reach the arms up and then take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, you're going to pull the shoulder blades together behind you and squeeze like you're pulling two ropes from the ceiling. You're trying to lift yourself up. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze those muscles in the back. Good. Inhale, reach. You're going to need this for later. Exhale, squeeze. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we're going to straighten that front leg. You might need to shorten your stance. And then I want you to put your hands to your hips. Square your hips forward. Okay, so real short stance, all 10 toes facing forward on your train tracks. Lift your chest, and on your exhale, slight bend in the front knee for pyramid. So you're going to stretch the back of the right leg. If you're really tight in the hamstring, you might need to bend your knee a lot and then bring your hands to your shins. Good. Breathe. Let that head fall. One more breath. On your inhale, come on all the way up. Take a deep inhale. Arms reach back up over the head. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet all the way back, downward facing dog. Great job. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's do the same on the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step that left foot through, but not all the way forward. Find your train tracks. You're not walking a tightrope. Might need to step that right foot up. Then when you're ready, warrior one on the left. So your right heel is glued to the mat, bending deep into that left leg. You're going to feel a really, really big opening in the front of this right hip. Bend deep into that front knee, reach the arms up, take a deep inhale. Exhale, pull the elbows to the back wall, squeeze in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze, keep bending into that front knee. One more time. Deep inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. You're not just floating your arms down. Pretend like you're pulling weights behind you. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're going to straighten that front leg a little. Adjust your back leg if you need to. And then we're going to square the hips. So pull the right hip forward. Lift the chest. Exhale, we're going to come into pyramid. So we're stretching the back of that left leg. I'll turn to the side. Bend your knee as much as you need to. So you have a really short stance here. Good, stay with your breath. And on your inhale, slowly come on up. Arms come up over the head. Exhale, plant the palms, step both feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, yoga push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Pedal out those legs. We're going to do a little bit of core work. So inhale, look forward. Let's drop to the knees, roll all the way onto your back. Draw your knees in towards your chest, hug them in. You can rock side to side really quick if that feels good. And then we'll come into reverse tabletop. So I want you guys to put your hands on your thighs. Now, what we're gonna do is for 30 seconds, you're gonna press your thighs into your hands, and then you're gonna press your thighs back into your hands. You're creating counter pressure. Okay, we're gonna go 30 seconds, and let's begin. So press your thighs into your hands press into your thighs. Push, push, push. You can work as hard as you wanna work here. Just keep pressing your low back into the mat. Good. 15 more seconds. Push, push, push. You know what? Let's go 45 seconds because you can do it. Push. Breathe. That's the most important thing. You have 15 more seconds. Squeeze. Push, push. Here we go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Butterfly those legs. We're going to bring the thumbs to the ears. So flip those hands over. Elbows are down. Press the bottoms of the feet together. Take a deep inhale. Now remember, on your crunches, we don't crunch forward. We come straight up. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. So chin to ceiling. Lift, lift, lift. Try to lift those shoulder blades off the mat without crunching your neck forward. Pretend like you have a metal rod in your spine and you can't bring the neck forward or the head forward. You're lifting up towards the ceiling. Keep it going. Good job, guys. Without a strong core, you can't have a solid foundation. So it's really important. We got to work that core. Remember, your core wraps all the way around the center of your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Whew. Those burn. Reach, point the toes, reach the fingertips. Take a big inhale, lift the ribs, let the low back peel off the mat. Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, here we go. Dead bug, let's do it. Make sure you breathe. Control your body. Don't let your body control you. Fine-tuning all these internal muscles, deep, deep ones. Keep going. You can lift your head if you'd like to. If it hurts your neck, rest your head. Let's go. 20 more seconds. You can do it. Breathe. Tap that heel each time. Just really straighten that leg. Straighten that bottom leg. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Whew. All right, let's do one more. One more sit up. Hands down by your side. Walk your heels towards your hips. Take a deep inhale, press your low back into the mat, lift your head, and then we're just gonna reach for those heels. Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze, keep going. You're gonna do this for 1 minute. You can do it. You got 45 more seconds. Control yourself, remember. Nice job, you guys. You're putting in all this hard work right now. You should be super proud of yourselves. Keep going. Good, good, good. Breathe, breathe. Good, nice job. You got 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wall to wall stretch. Reach, reach, reach. Great job. All right, let's pull those knees into your chest. Rock and roll. Do it about 4 or 5 times. So really massage the entire length of your spine into the mat. Maybe your spine pops a little bit and you get a free chiropractic adjustment. My favorite. And then I want you to roll once more, but then when you roll forward, I want you to plant your palms and jump your feet back into a high plank. So we're gonna try that again. So let's roll, 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 roll. And then when you're ready, plant the palms, step your feet or jump your feet back. How'd we do? Good? All right, downward facing dog. Got a little bit more core work for you. Okay, make sure there's nobody behind you. There's nobody next to you. If you guys wanna watch for a second, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do for our last core exercise. It's a little bit of cardio too. So we call these donkey kicks. And this is what starts to get you ready for a handstand. If some of you guys can already do it, that's awesome. But we're just gonna work on this. So you're gonna take one leg and you're gonna swing it up over your head. And you're just gonna keep doing this. You're gonna bring the knee into your chest and then send it over your head. Okay? Look between your hands. Good, keep going. Let's go. You gotta jump, jump, yes. Knee to your chest and then send that leg over your head. Good, sailor, good, send it up, good, nice. You got 5 more on this side, 5 more. Good job, guys. Okay, when you've done your 5, we'll meet in downward facing dog. If you need to, you can rest the shoulders, just take a seat on your knees if you need to. Just kind of maybe take a seat on your knees. We'll do one of these real quick just to give you a little break. So interlace all 10 fingers behind your back, reach forward, let those knuckles float over your head. You can pull your forehead to your knees and slowly come on back up. We'll meet in down dog. We got one more side. Yay. So opposite leg now, okay, send it over. You're doing the same thing. Get it up and over. Good, see how much air you can get. Maybe you can get a little bit more air. Look down between your hands. Look down between your hands. Make them quality, not quantity, quality. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Go ahead and take a seat on your knees. Good. Catch your breath. If you need to grab some water, go for it. That's hard work. Nice job. Kind of fun to jump around. Quick sip of water if you need to. Towel off. And then we'll meet on our knees. You're going to plant your right hand down. Left leg comes out. Reach that arm up and over. Stretching out that core. All that hard work we just did. Exhale, we're gonna come down and then switch. So now your left hand is down, right arm reaches over. Think about sending your hips forward, almost like you're bending backwards. Good. Exhale. Really great job, guys. Let's meet in downward facing dog. We got one more standing pose. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, heel toe. You can step, you can hop, you can jump. Just get to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's move through one yoga push-up together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, plant the palms. Now I want you guys can jump back or step back, your choice, and then move through your yoga push-up. So we're halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's walk our hands all the way back to your feet. Good, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach out and up. And then release your hands down by your side. So right foot steps forward, left toes are facing forward. Remember, you're on your train tracks, you're not walking a tightrope. So separate those feet. Inhale, arms up over the head, steeple grip. Your little gun here. Reach, hips are facing forward, bend slightly into that front knee. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, we're gonna dive forward. Dive, dive, dive. Bend that front knee. And then I want you to, as gently as you can, bring your knee to your forehead. So you can bend your right knee into your forehead. You're gonna feel a crazy stretch up this back leg. Breathe. 2 more deep breaths here. Keep this back heel glued. And then come back to your steeple grip. I want you to go and totally just go in reverse. So just think about rewinding. So diving backwards, pressing into that right heel, bringing those arms back up, hands down, and then step back, feet together. Good job. So now left foot forward, right toes forward. You're not on your train, you're not on a tight wire, you're on a train track. Good. So steeple grip, arms up over the head, take a deep inhale. Exhale, dive forward nice and slow, like you're diving into a pool. Release the fingertips, start to bend your left knee to your forehead or your nose or your chin. And you're gonna feel a really, really good stretch up the back of that right leg. Good, nice deep breaths. And then bring your hands together. You're gonna press, overload that left front heel and then press, press, press. You're gonna feel a good workout in that glute. Bring those arms up, hands to chest, and then come back together. Good. All right, so one more thing we're gonna do. We're gonna come back into warrior one. So you guys, we were there before. So your feet are not as wide apart as if you were gonna be in a high lunge. They are a little bit shorter than that. Both hips are facing forward. Your feet are on your train tracks, not your tightrope. And then you're gonna bring the arms up over the head. Bend deep into that right knee. Good. Keep that left heel glued down, and then you're gonna interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Pull the knuckles towards the floor, lift the chest. You could even pull the knuckles off the back. And then I want you to bend a little bit deeper into that right knee and start to wiggle your toes up. So widen your stance a little bit. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, we're gonna start to dive forward. Now, if you need to wiggle your right foot up, you can, but your goal is to get your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. We call this posture humble warrior. So I'll show you from the front. You're gonna reach, start to dive forward, but your arms are behind you. You need to wiggle those toes. Your right shoulder comes to the inside of your right knee. And then you just really let your head hang. You let the arms float over the head, so you're really opening through that chest. One more breath. And then slowly come back up to your warrior one. And then see if you can step all the way back with one giant push. Good. Nice job. All right, let's go left leg forward, right leg back, warrior one. Reach those arms up, hips are squared. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Draw the knuckles towards the floor. Lift your chest, arch your back. Start to scoot those left toes forward just to give yourself enough room. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, start to dive forward. Now remember, your goal is to get your left shoulder to the inside of that left knee. If you can't quite get there, that's okay. Maybe you're hanging here, you're close enough, that's okay. Just let your head hang, breathe. 2 more breaths, nice and slow. Learn to control your body, your breathing. And slowly start to press through that left foot. Warrior one, reach those arms up, and then we're going to take one giant step back. Oh, great job, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and meet in our final downward facing dog. Well, we got 2 more. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, right knee comes to the right wrist crease. Good. Take your time here. And then slowly start to make your way down. Try to square your hips to the mat. So if you notice that you're leaning off to the side into your right hip, you don't want to do that. You want to keep your hips on top. So stay there and breathe, get settled in, get comfortable. We're going to be here for about a minute. And if this is uncomfortable for you, you can roll on your back and come into supine figure 4. Now, while you're lying here, I want you to try to rest your forehead. I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes and try to get no fidgeting, just completely relax. Some of you guys are bouncing around. Try to relax. Relax your shoulders. Breathe into your belly, breathe into your lungs. Good. Nice job, you guys. Soften your face, the muscles in your face, relax your jaw. Great job. Stay there. A few more breaths. Just try to let everything go. You might start feeling some tingling in the hips. That's okay. Pain is not. So if you ever have pain, just roll onto your back. And if you're on your hands or your forearms, slowly start to make your way up to your hands. Tuck your back toe. We're gonna come into a 3-legged down dog. Just circle out that hip underneath you by swinging that knee around. Get some circulation back into that hip. Good. Finding stillness, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left wrist crease. Untuck that back toe. Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, take your time. There's no rush. Slowly start to make your way down. Breathe. You might notice that you are tighter in this side. Maybe you're right-footed, and this is your stabilizing leg for your shooting foot. So you might have a little bit more tightness here. This leg might actually be a little bit stronger, but a little bit tighter. So we're working on balance in the body, getting everything to work equally efficiently on both sides. So I want you to focus on your breath. Use your breath to take you ever so slightly deeper here. Really just focusing on your body, your breath. What are you learning about yourself today? Maybe you're noticing that you're having a hard time concentrating. Maybe you're really fidgety today. Maybe you have high energy and you need to go for a run. Listen to your body. Do what you need to do. But while you're here, try to just focus inward. Notice what your hips are feeling like. Do you have tightness in your face? Are you clenching your teeth? Are you thinking about something else? Focus on your breath. Nice job, you guys. 2 more breaths here. And slowly, if you're on your forearms, come on up to your palms. Tuck your back toe. Circle that knee underneath you. Get circulation back into that hip. Good. And then when you're ready, slowly drop to your knees. And swing your legs out in front of you. And roll all the way onto your back. We're going to butterfly the legs. Close your eyes. Bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. And try to carve out this time just to be quiet. Notice how you're feeling now compared to when you started class today. Feel your belly rise and fall with each breath in and out. Feel your spine really long on the mat. Feel the gentle stretch on the thighs. Being very gentle. If this becomes uncomfortable, you can always bend the knees and plant the feet. But we'll just be here for a few more breaths. Taking a mental scan of your body. Being so proud of yourselves for showing up today. Putting in the hard work when probably not a lot of people are. So you should be really, really proud of yourselves. This stuff, doing this extra work is what makes the difference in your practice, in your life, in your game. And gently place your hands on the outside of your knees and close them like a book. You're going to cross your right leg over your left. And if you can, maybe a double wrap. And then you're going to let the legs fall over to the left. So I'll say that one more time. So right leg crosses over left. And then you're going to let the legs fall over to the left. Reach the right arm out. Try to glue that right shoulder down. I want you to take a really, really big breath. Feel your lungs fill up. Then as you exhale, feel your body deepening into your twist. And slowly coming back through center, let's cross that left leg over the right. And then let the legs fall over to the right. You take your gaze over your left shoulder. Just an easy spinal twist, a little hip opening here. Two more deep breaths, filling up. Deep inhale, finding space in your body. And as you exhale, soften and deepen. You're not straining, you're not pulling, you're just using your breath to take you deeper. And slowly coming back through center. We're going to bend the knees, grab the outsides of the feet, pull the tops of the thighs down. So if you notice that you're lifting to try to grab your feet, grab your ankles. Okay, or grab your shins and then pull down. Pull the tops of the thighs down towards the floor. It's called happy baby pose. Really nice opening. The inner thighs, the backs of the thighs. Great job. And then slowly hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Roll yourself into a tiny ball. And then on your exhale, release everything down to the mat. Close your eyes. Coming into your Shavasana, your final resting pose for class today. We'll be here for just 2 or 3 minutes. Allow yourself to just let go. If you have a shirt or a towel, lie it over your head. And just let yourself go. Letting all your hard work sink in. Let go and breathe. And begin to deepen your breath. Start to bring some movement back into the fingers and the toes, maybe rolling the wrists and the ankles. Or bending your knees and planting your feet. Or maybe you want to stay in Shavasana for a little bit longer. Whatever serves you. You're ready. Rolling off to your favorite side, using your bicep as a pillow. And then when you're ready, gently pressing yourself up to an easy seated position at the top of your mat. Bringing your hands to your heart center as a sign of gratitude. Thanking yourselves once again for showing up today, putting in the hard work when probably not a lot of people are. So this is the stuff that makes a difference. Great job, you guys. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. We'll see you on Thursday. Nice job.